guys. So I wanted to just say hello, and I am super excited that my book is finally finished. I started writing Spirit Adventures in the summer. I think it was actually June that I probably began to put pen to paper. And I really wanted this book. It's a series, so it's going to be, I guess you could say, a never-ending story. It's a small book. It's not super complicated. It's not a big novel, although I am working on a couple other books that I wrote years ago that I will also be having published in the next few months. But this book is really designed to feature, it's kind of like the walkthrough of me, the synopsis of me, how this all began for me. I know a good portion of you have experienced some of my stories, tidbits of them during my events and investigations and some of the lectures that I've done, where I'll touch base on how a lot of this started for me. But I've never really been able to, during events, really tell you the whole story. And a lot of the cases that I've worked on, how much of an impact they had on me personally, to understanding the spirit world and my life as being a medium and growing up as a medium. So this book really starts my journey from the awareness of realizing that I was a medium from the time I was little, but really sharing with you my growth in the field, my growth in embracing myself, and sharing the insights through the cases, the events, the different spirit communications that I've had. So I have 6 stories. I wanted to keep it, it's kind of simple. There's 6 stories, 6 cases that I will have, and I've really kept the identity and the privacy of my clients, out of the book, because it's not about their story. It's not an autobiography, but it's really about the spirits that I've connected with and my work in the cases that I do and that journey. So I hope that you enjoy it. It's right now in being, it's in production. So I should have, within 2 to 3 days, I'll have the notification that it will be ready to be, fully launched. It will be in all the bookstores. It will be on Amazon and Barnes & Noble and all the different outlets that are there. It will be global, so it's going to be put out in other countries as well. And I'm just really excited to finally have it done. This weekend I wanted to do the pre-order, which basically is ordering. If you order the book this weekend, I will be autographing. I'm going to place my first order for hopefully sooner than December 11th, but December 11th is my target date. That gives the publisher time to finish the book, get it out for print, and to then send me my first batch, my first order. So this weekend, if you place the order, you will, and you can private message me on Facebook. You know how to do that, or you can email me. Everybody has my information's all out there. But basically, it's going to be a autographed book by me, and I will send it out as soon as I have it in my possession. It will be immediately shipped out to you. So thank you for your support. I've had a lot of friends that have really kept me motivated and have given me really a lot of nudging over the course of the summer, because this was in the fall. Many people knew about it, and I really appreciate the support and the motivation and the inspirational messages. I'm really thankful for all of my clients and everyone that I've crossed paths with, because through my readings, through my galleries, through the events that I do and the investigations, through all of them, I've learned so much about, obviously, myself, but I've learned a lot about the afterlife, and I've learned a lot about, living. and the process as well of, you know, dying, and when we're all going to be in the spirit world. So there's a lot to learn from the other side. So I hope you purchase the book. I will have in 2021, I'm going to really work at having book signings, and I will, you know, COVID willing, I will hope to have some public, you know, lectures and book signings, and by then I'll have probably a few. I'll probably have the second series, which I've already started writing. Each series will have 6 different cases, and they're cases that are you know, some have been pretty powerful, some have been pretty life-changing, really change your belief systems quite a bit. They change the way you look at things. I will also have just, you know, fun cases that I've worked on that have been, you know, really honoring some of the lives that the lives that people lived. I mean, we all have a story to tell. We've all affected our family, our friends, our acquaintances, just everybody in our life we have affected in one way. So we're not really any different on the other side. And some of the connections that I've made have been pretty funny. Some of them have been incredibly tragic and very heartbreaking and sad. So my book series is going to really have all the different cases and interactions that I've worked on, that I've been involved with, and trying to keep them in, you know, somewhat of a story content of where it's enjoyable to read. So it's, you know, it's got a little bit of everything. So thank you again, and I hope you have a great weekend, and thank you for your support. Bye.